Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're testing out Cyberpunk 2077 with my RTX 4080 Super and newly acquired AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D CPU. So firstly, as always, let's go ahead and show you the graphic settings really quickly. So we are running a resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 144Hz display. We are running HDR10 to wait 2 or 3 days for the process on YouTube. We are running DLSS Super Resolution to set the quality mode, so we are running a 1440p render resolution with DLSS frame generation. Ray reconstruction is enabled along with path tracing. 100% field of view, film grain and chromatic aberration is off, and all the other advanced graphic settings are fully maxed out with a Psycho screen space reflections. So I figured we'll go ahead and try our one of our favorite games to benchmark, this newly acquired CPU, and we'll check out Nighty City, and we'll also check out Dogtown. And this always amazing title to benchmark and to visually appreciate all the nice ray tracing features and awesome visuals. Enjoy the show. We will see how everything runs and plays, and we will switch to Dogtown shortly as I record some footage here. So we'll do 4K, 1440p, and 1080p resolutions to further put the load on my newly acquired CPU. Enjoy, guys! There are little frame surge blips. I'm not sure if that's because the game is saving or what, but I am running a Gen 5 SSD, so I don't really think I have any limitations in terms of my SSD bandwidth, but there are a few little minor stutters there. Well, let's go ahead and change the resolution to 1440p, so we put the more load on the CPU. So we'll go down to 1440p. And then I'm going to go ahead and disable frame generation. So we'll go to DLAA mode. Actually, frame generation on, but we're going to put native 1440p. Some crazy music there. And that puts us at around 57 FPS. A little stutter there. Probably traversal, not sure. Visually still looks good. I do notice a slight degradation in quality on my screen, but it is putting more load on the CPU there, as you can see. In terms of temperatures, it's very much so manageable, no doubt. No issues there. Okay, so now let's go to 1080p resolution. One thing I like about Cyberpunk is it is so easy to change the settings. I find that some games, other games, where you really have to click apply, and it's just like, this is so straightforward. Every time I change the settings, they apply right away, and it's not really a guessing game if you actually apply the settings. So I do appreciate how responsive it is when you're changing the graphic settings. So it looks like 1080p native, which is putting most of the load on the CPU here. Rates the temperatures to about 49 C, 43% CPU utilization. Puts us around 85 to 89 FPS. In Cyberpunk 2077, Nighty City. 93 there. And then just for fun, let's enable frame generation to see what kind of frame... Oops. Sorry, let's enable DLSS Quality mode, which would put us at a even very low resolution. I just want to see what kind of frame per second we get. So 129, 133, 36. So really high FPS, no doubt, at 1080p. But obviously it's at a much lower render resolution because we are at DLSS Quality mode. Alright, now let's go up to 1440p here. So this is with frame gen and DLSS quality mode. Looks like that puts us around 90, 86 to mid to high 90s with 1440p and DLSS quality mode. But just look at all these reflections. I mean, it's just such a detailed game. Like I always say it, and I'll say it again. Like you really need a PC with a high-end GPU to really appreciate the visuals of this title. And this is something you'll never see on the PS5 Pro or maybe not even the PS6 because it is just so detailed, so amazingly incredible to see how good the visuals look when you play this on the right hardware. I mean, really such a beautiful game. Even at 1440p, which is a lower render resolution because of DLSS quality mode. So let's go back up to 4K here. And this will be a render resolution of 1440p. Just to further admire these visuals here. Even though it's not going to run as good, but it's just such an incredible game to appreciate. I mean, look how fast the reflections update. They're just so incredibly detailed. No matter where you go, you just immediately see the reflections. Like right away. So cool. Never gets old, right? Okay, so then as I said, I was going to load up a game save of Dogtown here. So let's go back here, load Dogtown, and we'll kind of try to test a similar load. We'll do lower resolutions, and then we'll do DLSS quality mode. Now, Dogtown is probably the most heavy, one of the heavier scenes to render here. So 4K with DLSS quality mode, which is a 1440p render resolution, puts us anywhere between low to mid 40s to low 50s, depending on the scene here. Sorry about that. He goes, hey you. Alright, so now let's lower down to 1440p here, put the more load on the CPU. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I don't want to damage my car. And that puts us around 80. Looks like low 80s. Low to high 80s depending on the scene here. And then let's go to 1080p real quick. Which really puts the load on my CPU here. Pulling 80 watts, which is a lot for this CPU because it's very power efficient. And that brings us up to 120 FPS, looks like 122 is highest I saw. And of course this is what the DLSS quality mode, so we'll go ahead and, just to be fair here, we'll disable DLSS, go to native. And that puts us in the low 80s. Just out of curiosity, let's turn off frame gen. 68 to 70 at 1080p here. Low to mid to high 70s. Those downshifts sound so cool sometimes. Alright, let's go back up to 1440p, and then I also wanted to see how this runs without frame gen. So this is native 1440p without frame gen. Looks like it's a little bit stuttery, the frame timing graph, but we're maintaining around 40 to 40 to low 50s FPS. But yeah, you definitely need frame gen. It's just, it's a very helpful thing. So if you look now, we're in the low to mid 40s. And then just enable that magic setting here. And then that cleans up some of those frame timing blips there. About 50 to 56 FPS. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to do. So let's go back to 4K. Oops, don't want to do 8K. That's gonna blow up my computer. Frame gen on, DLAA. So this is native 4K without any. Yeah, that's not gonna. It's not gonna like that. As you can see there, that's not happening. There we go. Makes it playable. So that's 4K with a 1440p render resolution. But that gives you a good little detailed test of Cyberpunk 2077 with my newly acquired Ryzen 7 9800X 3D CPU. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. And if you want to see more content like this, more 4080 Super gaming videos, more PS5 Pro gaming videos, and more tests of this Ryzen 7 9800X 3 gaming CPU, feel free to subscribe. So thanks for watching, appreciate all the support. See you guys soon enough for another video, and we'll take things from there. Thanks for watching, see you guys around, and that brings you Cyberpunk 2077, which is one of the most visually stunning games probably ever at the current moment. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.